What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris, aka the Water King, coming at you for another Dueling Bros video. And I'm super excited today to talk about the Flame Tower and then also talk about why I have had some lack of content lately and then my resolution for it going forward. Don't worry, I have a plan that we are going to be putting in motion. So let's go ahead and talk about the Flame Tower. Okay, so I joined the Legion of Doom. Shout out to the Legion of Doom. You know, we did great at the Flame Tower. We put in a lot of hard work, a lot of testing, and you know, the results were there. So I'm very happy about that. I'm proud of everybody. I got 14th. Esther got 5th. Ricky got 4th, and then Philip got 3rd. So 4 out of 6 of us made top cut, made it past top 16, and then, you know, I think, you know, we did our best, and I hope that everybody else who went to the Flame Tower had a great time and feels like they did their best, because that's all you can do, especially in this Towers format when there is a lot of variance going on. So it's a card game. There's variance no matter what, but especially in these Towers format, there is a lot of variance, and so I think that is an easy way to just go ahead and transition to my losses. So I know a lot of people are also going to be feeling the same way that I feel about my losses, that I felt like I lost to variance. I think how you take that loss really just is how is a good way to gauge whether you know how far you're gonna go, because um, it's just gonna happen, right? Piasa Bird, Lightning in a Bottle. Both Piasa Birds were swinging for a massive amount, 275 and 280. Depending on which one you got swing it with. So a couple Lightning in a Bottles paired with those is just absolutely devastating. It's more than half your damage, more than half your LP. You know, for 2, and then for 3, that's just it really puts you in a very, very bad position, especially with as many Fleet Beasties as the Flame Tower had that were strong. So um, it was gonna happen, right? Variance was gonna happen to people. It happened to me. So I lost in my first round, and then I think I lost in the 4th round is what it was, and then of course I lost in top 16. And all 3 times I lost to Piasa Bird, Lightning in a Bottle. Really, nothing more I could do about that. I think there was only one instance where I had a wall up, and they were just able to break through my wall with more Lightning in a Bottles. And just you know, it is what it is, right? I could have stewed on it, got upset, let it affect my gameplay, and you know, potentially not even made day 2, but because of, you know, having a good team behind me, you know, going and saying, hey, you know, this is what happened after my loss, and shout out to Logan, because Logan in this specific instance was the person I went to, and he was just like, hey man, you know, shake it off, take a walk, and you know, you'll get them next round. And that's exactly what happened. So you know, when you're prepared and you're ready for an event, you know, just be confident, and just don't let you know, bad feelings just take over what you know you're ready for. And so yeah, that's really all I'd say about that. Don't get down on variance. It's gonna happen. There's gonna be events that you don't top because of variance, and it is what it is. But I did my best, and I also knew that people that beat me, it's gonna be pretty hard for them to go forward and also beat one of my teammates, because that's pretty much the only way I felt like I was losing, was Piasa Bird to Lightning in a Bottle. And if that didn't happen early on, I felt like I was going to win every match. But I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun at Flame Tower. Now, we did miss one card, Heat Wave. I would have liked to have that in the side deck, and then it did get used on me once, but I didn't really, you know, it really wasn't that big of a deal, because you know, you'd have beasties either on the field or in the arena to use it effectively, because of our strategy. You know, it was really hard to play around the Area 51 and play Heat Wave in the same turn, especially if you needed to play like an Abby or something. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of twists and turns. There was some hoop snake. That was definitely a good tech as well. I don't really think that I regret not using hoop snake personally, because you got to roll for hoop snake, and that just adds more variance in. And I like to take as much variance as I can out of the game. That's just how I like to play. There's some people who live and die by variance, and with like paralyzed rolls and stuff like that with lightning, and hey, they have a lot of success. I personally, I don't like variance. But first and second place used hoop snake, so I could be wrong, but it is what it is. I think it just comes down to play style at the end of the day. Now, it was a great venue, okay? So I know there were some complaints about Earth Tower. I didn't go to Earth Tower, so I don't, I don't have any opinion on that. But as far as Flame Tower, man, guys, it was spaced out. It was a beautiful venue. The chairs were great. I brought my own seat cushion just in case. I didn't even have to use it. I left it at the house for day two, and it was just overall nice. I didn't feel crammed. It was only 2 matches at each table, and I don't know. I think if that is how MetaZoo events are going to be held going forward, I think that's great, and I feel really great about that, because I know, especially, there's a lot of people get claustrophobia. I don't necessarily have claustrophobia, but I didn't like being cramped. I don't like being cramped in playing a card game, as I'm sure most of you don't either. So I'm telling you, they stepped it up. And if you've seen the announcement they made the other day about postponing Spirit Tower because of the venue not going to meet standards, I'm okay with that. If standards were what Flame Tower was, that's fine. I want every MetaZoo Tower event to be those type of standards. So thank you, MetaZoo, for putting in the effort and the time to find a good venue, and then also sticking to that standard going forward. So thank you for that. Now let's get into the pricing. Okay, I know a lot of you guys want to see some of the stuff I got. Now, I bought a lanyard and a pin. The lanyard is probably by far my favorite lanyard so far. If you guys know anything about me, I love bunnies. I love Explosive Rabbit. It's my favorite beastie. I don't know what happened. Of course, I love Gassy, and I love Frogman. But when Wilderness came out and I locked eyes with that bunny, with that Explosive Rabbit, I don't know what happened. I love that bunny. That bunny is a great beastie. And look at that right there. Boom. Yeah, I got a pin. I also got a plushie. 1 second on that. Boom. Okay, look at this plushie, right? I mean, how can you not love this plushie? Got his little tail on fire and everything. Oh, I love this bunny. I got 205 out of 250. I don't really care about the number. I don't really care about all that. I just cared about getting one of these bad boys. Okay, so very, very happy so far. My favorite merch from the tower yet. Okay, so let's get into this bad boy. This is my top 32 mat. This is also by far my favorite mat from the tower so far. The earth one was alright, but the water one, I just feel like it had so much potential, and just me personally, I am not an Ogua fan, so I did not find that mat appealing to me, so I was just like, whatever. If I win one, whatever. But I wasn't gonna buy one. And so now look at this bad boy, right? I mean, I'm telling you, these Flame Tower, promos, they are fantastic, right? And then there's the Flame Tower Begins, and then the Flame Tower Top 16, and I can already feel it. Probably gonna come after this video. If you are interested in buying my Top 16 Flame Tower prize card, you can DM me. I don't think I'm gonna make a big sales post. I'm not big into selling stuff like that. But if you're like, I gotta have it, and you want to make me an offer, DM it to me, and we can talk. But other than that, here are the Hollow Auras, and holy moly, these look great, right? I love these. Okay, I mean, I like the water tower one, but these just look great though. I mean, they just look fantastic. So, and then of course, I gave out some of these. I only have a few left. Okay, guys. So, I don't have just abundant, and I'm not just looking around to give them to anybody and everybody anymore. Okay, now I'm giving them out to the Dueling Bro fam. Okay, I got my bag of goodies. And all you got to do is just be following us. And if you see me out in the wild, just be like, yo, you know, and I'll holla. I'll give you a Dueling Bros token pack, and then you can try your chances at maybe a Topps Chrome card or something like that. I have plenty of stuff to hand out, and then I also have some theme decks for some new players. So if you're a new player and you run into me, let me know. I got you, and I'll shoot you a theme deck, and then that way you can have a little bit more cards to add to your pile of bulk, right? So that brings us to the final order of business. What is going to happen with the weekly content? What weekly content? Did he say weekly content? I did. Okay, so I just had a lot going on my plate with how I was doing things before. Okay, I was mainly a content creator, and that's how I thought of myself, as a content creator. So I did not really expect myself to be a top player, and now I view myself as a top player, and I'm looking at myself in a much more competitive light rather than a content creator. So I had to try to think of a way where we're both can live on this channel, and I think I've come up with a great solution. So we have a weekly locals here, and I am going forward. I'm going to start going again. I had some things I had to work out in my personal lives, but I should be able to going forward. And I am going to be playing a deck, and then I'm going to cover that deck, and we are just going to play that deck every week. I'm going to give updates, and we're going to talk about the matches, and we're just going to have a lot of fun with that one deck. It's going to be the journey to see how much we can improve that deck with the cards available, and then just seeing where it lies in the meta. I'm super duper excited about that. I'm going to be playing a flame deck. That's right. Okay, so be on the lookout for you, boy. I'm going to be rocking that deck. I just had a lot of fun from Flame Tower, and if you didn't know something about me, I was kind of already on Flame before Flame Tower, so I was just like, you know what, why don't I just keep playing Flame? There's really not a lot of Flame players out there, so I just thought that would be some good content to give you guys, and also some that way I can keep being competitive with my team and not having to worry about content creating, and since I used to release all those decks, I probably won't really be doing that. But this way I can still release a deck, right? This weekly local deck, and then also do videos on it. I think it'll be the best of both worlds, and I'm super excited for it. And thank you guys for all the support. And look out for the content. And I'll probably still do some card breakdowns. I just haven't had time to record those in a while. But thank you guys, and thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the messages after the Flame Tower. It was all the really kind messages. I really, really appreciate that, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.